All right, welcome back, everybody. We have taken a break. We were sitting here. It was Hick's turn, and we were seeing if we could save Drake. Drake had been jumped by an alien. He is wounded. We have got Hicks, Frost, Hudson, Diedrich, and Crow who are left that can save Drake here. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and see if Hicks is going to be as big of a hero in my game as he was in Mind Fiends last night. Last night, Mind Fiend and I played this. I introduced him to it, and the man is a monster. He managed to escape the reactor room here with only losing one Marine. He lost Hudson. He had another one that was incapacitated and one that was wounded, but he got them all out. Only Hudson. And the only reason Hudson was taken out was because he had a xenomorph spawn right on top of him, immediately bite his head off, and the next turn drug him up into the rafters. So it was like, wow, man is a tactics master. Whenever the zombie invasion comes, I definitely want him at my back. Hicks was a hero. Hicks and Diedrich were the two heroes of his game, so let's see how these go. Now, Hicks has a melee rating of 1, which basically means he gets 3 actions. We are going to try and see if we can melee and knock the xenomorph off of Drake there. So we're going to roll a die, and we need to run a 1 or 0. To do melee, you try to get their melee rating or below. Whoa! And it fell right off the board. So we'll grab the red one while that one's coming back into the world. 9. All right, that ain't going to do it. He's got 2 more actions. 5. That ain't going to do it. Come on, Hicks. Come on, man. 1 or 0. Nope. He tried to melee him off, and it did not work. So that's Hicks' turn. All right, Frost. We are getting down. Who we got? Frost is right next to him. Diedrich has got a flame unit, so that's not going to help us any. Hudson's got a pistol, and he's too far away. Where's Crow? Crow could try it as well. Yeah, Crow is here. So what we are going to do, since it's Frost's turn, Frost is going to try shooting him. We tried the melee, and Frost, we did that with Hicks because he's got 3, so he had a 1 in 5 chance every time. Frost only gets 2 actions, and it's a 1 in 10 chance, so it's much lower. So he is 1 hex away. He's going to burn both of his turns aiming, so he's going to need a 6. A 6 or lower to hit him. We have to remember we've still got aliens coming this way. Fortunately, we got a free turn next turn, so... Alright, he's going to need a 6 or lower. Oh, come on, big money, big money. And we've got a 4. Good. So whenever that happens, we have killed the xenomorph. However, now we have a problem of acid spray. The person who's in the hex might get hit by the acid spray, and all 3 of these might get hit. So let's go with Drake first. We're going to check for Drake, and after all this, he might still die from the acid. Okay, acid spray, we basically want a 3 or higher. Good, Drake is safe. He didn't get hit by anything. Let's roll for Frost now. Come on, give us big numbers, big numbers. Low numbers don't help here. All right, 7. We're going to roll for Hicks. Oh, Hicks has got a 2. See, it's so 2. He is wounded. Oh no. Okay. So in this case, we take Hicks's marker or card off the map, and let's find his wounded. It's going to be red. There we go. Hicks is now wounded. He still gets his 3 actions, but his melee has dropped to a 0. And his gun skills are probably about half of what they were before. That seems to be about normal. Anyway, I'm going to pick this up. That's that T. Let's see. Pick all these up like this. And then shake them a bit. Hoping that would... There we go. Puts them all back into the stack again. Although I think I dropped... Oh, those were wounded. Okay, so I dropped them in the wounded sack. So Hicks is wounded now, too. Oh, at least it's just wounded. If all the best, dead, incapacitated, and wounded, of all the bad results, that was the best we could hope for. And we have one more, which is Diedrich. Please tell me that's a 7. That's a 1. Diedrich is going to be incapacitated. And that is Diedrich, right? Yep. So we will spin them to do the incapacitated. Normally you lay them on the side. We're going to turn them like this so that you can't see them face on. Oh, Lord. And we will take her card off the board because she no longer gets a turn. So her card is off the board now, too. Wow. She no longer gets a turn. She still counts as far as victory purposes go. We can pick her up and take her off the board and get her off, and she will count as a Marine being rescued. So that is good, but it does mean that we've lost another source of firepower there. Not good at all. All right. All right, that was a good shot, Frost, but damn. All right. Let's move Hudson. We need to get this group moving. I'm going to move him 2, so he's going to go 1 and 2. We're going to circle them around this way. It take too long to catch up with that group, so we'll bring them around this way. And I thought about that before. I would have moved Weirdbowski up, but no point in that now. And finally, Crow. Where are you at, Crow? You're right there. Let's see. That one's going to move 1, 2, 3, and 4. You have got, I think, 2 actions. So let's move you up 2. Is that right? Yes, 2 actions. Okay. And that has got that turn done. Ooh, that was a painful turn. Painful turn. Got one person out of commission and probably one of our 2 best combat people. You got the Sarge, who's got 3, and you got Hicks, that's got 3. So they're our 2 best combat people. As far as actions, they have been... Hicks has been sorely put out of commission there. Okay. Now, next turn. Now, as I said, we're playing with the basic rules because we're still rusty at this. So on the basic rules, any of these with a red, you ignore. You don't spawn any new aliens in. So, as you see, every 3rd turn, you don't spawn any aliens in under the basic rules. And that is good, because we are hurting. So, we are going to get moving on here. None spawn in, but these move. And it's going to go toward the closest, which will be Crow. So, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Thank God I was sitting here thinking I had miscounted that. That wasn't going to be pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, it's going to move toward Crow and them as well. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Is that the only alien we have? I don't see any others. Okay. So the aliens have moved. No attacks. So it is our turn to go again. All right, Drake is wounded. Drake has his machine gun. He's still got his 2 actions. Where is he at? He is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is the closest alien to him. So the range of 6, if he spends both turns, he can shoot it on a 4. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move him up, spend his 2 actions moving him up. 2 spaces right there and not worry about shooting right now. Then Vasquez is down here. What are we looking at? Dietrich, there's one of our flamers. I know earlier I said we had only 2, but we actually got 3. Werbowski, Dietrich, and Apone. All 3 have flamers. So I got that wrong in the last episode. Best thing I like about this as well is that you can save the game. You know, the game is still in the state that we left it. For most of my life, I've wanted a place where I could do this, and I actually have the room for it here in the house. It's the bad part about growing older, you know, is the fact that I now have the room and the money to be able to play games. I have a table upstairs and a room that I don't use, so I've got a nice big room. I can lay out all these games and leave them there and come back and play to them. But because we're all adults now and we have families, we don't have time to play them with anybody. So it's nice to have this. This is such a wonderful thing that we can use to make sure we get our game time in. And just like having a room dedicated to games, it is sitting there always ready to be brought back out in exactly the way you left it. Now, who was next? That was going to be Vasquez. Vasquez. Oh, Lord. Remember, we got 2 more spawning in next turn. We really need to move, plus we need to knock that other alien out before he gets on up here. I think I'm going to fire with Vasquez one more time. We're going to take this one out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going to be at the longest range for Vasquez. They spend 2 turns, 2 actions. I'm going to try and remember to call them actions, not turns. Spends 2 actions aiming. It will be a 6 or less. So 2/3 chance. And we have a 3. So that one is now taken off the board. Excellent. Okay. Next up is Apone. And Apone, with his flame unit, if I am 1 away with 1 action, he has an 8. So I'm going to move Apone up. 1, 2. And then he's going to use his 3rd action to flame that xenomorph. And if I can get him out, come on, anything but a 9. Rolo, Rolo, Rolo. You are joking. You are, oh, God. The dice gods, the random number generator is not nice to me this morning. Oh my God, I can't believe that. Okay. We've got a problem, people. We have a very big problem. We're going to move Werbowski up, where the flame unit can at least protect all this area in here. Who's next? Hicks is wounded. He's still got a 5 or higher with a shotgun. What is his range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has a range of 5. And a range of 5, if he uses all his turns to aim, he gets them on a 4. If I move up 2 and put him at a 3, he can't hit him at all. Oh, see, you're getting into that part now where it's like, oh my God. And I'd moved Drake without shooting, didn't I? Yeah, we're hurting. We're hurting bad. Okay, Hicks, you're going to have to burn it, man. Use all 3 of your turns. I wish you weren't wounded because that really hurts your chance. All right, we got slightly more than a 50-50 chance. 4 lower, 4 lower. 2. Okay, we've hit that, but Apone might get hit. Xenomorph is gone. Shotgun blast. Let's see what happens to Apone now. Oh, let's not have another one go down with the spray. 3. I think we're safe, right? Yes, no effect. The acid spray did not get him. Ooh, wow. All right. No aliens on the board. Let's start moving some people. Frosty, you move up. And then after Frost will come Hudson and Crow. Oh. I totally forgot to have someone grab Diedrich, didn't I? Alright. Well. I say Hudson and Crow? Weird. Okay. Well, Crow's going to go back this way. Move his 2 back this way. And next turn, he will jump back and grab Diedrich. Or he's going to help cover Hicks. Hicks is going to grab Diedrich and then start to move forward. And then Hudson needs to move up. Okay. That's the turn. All right. Let's move the counter. I'm going to spawn in the 2 aliens, and I will see you as we start our next turn. Welcome back, everybody. We are halfway through this episode. We got another turn out of the way. It's time for turn number 4 here. We have spawned in. 1 alien spawned here, and since he was halfway between Hudson and Werbowski, he moved 1 forward. The other one spawned right up here in this corner, and then moved 1 forward this way. So we have 2 aliens on the board, 2 that we have to look after here. Okay, Drake. I really don't think Drake can actually do anything at the moment. Apone's going to have to be the man again. If Apone is 1 away, his flame unit, he gets an 8 or higher. So he's going to have to be Mr. Balls and move all the way up there. Oh, can't do that, can he? He can only go 2, and that would still leave him 2 away. At 2 away, with 1, we're looking at a 6. Ooh, that's going to be harsh. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think I'm going to move. Ooh. That is. And there's no way that he can move. Yeah. I'm going to have to move him back 1. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm going to have to move him back 1 because I'm moving him up here. He would be 2 away. He'll be 2 away with 1 turn left, and he would only have a 6. He would have a 1 in 3 chance of failing. And then the alien would be on top of him next turn. So I'm going to move him back out of range. That's going to force the alien to come out here into the open. Oops. Keep forgetting, though, I got to move Drake first, don't I? All right, let's move you back. Drake, let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So Drake's going to move up 2. That's as close as any of these people can get. And that gives us a chance to tell you what I'm going to do as well. I'm going to take this door marker. Actually, not the door marker. I want the bigger one. We're going to take this one. And I'm going to bring it over here. I remember using one of these stands, because these things had the little plastic stands back in the day. The actual figures. And I remember, what's inside here? Oh, the alien props and all, the fan-made characters and all. I remember using one of the little plastic stands, and we would move it down here to show whose turn it was. So that was Drake. Drake has moved. Now it's Vasquez's turn. There we go. Make sure we got them going in the right order. So Vasquez. Werbowski's going to move up 1 and flame that one, I think. Vasquez can't see it, so she's going to actually have a rare opportunity of moving 2 spaces and get on up here where we can get sauntering on along. Now it's Apone's turn. Okay. Apone's going to drop back 1 to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he can't get hit by anybody. And he can't flame anyone either. Okay. Next up is Werbowski. You are going to step forward 1. Boom. And then he is 1 away. 1 away with 1 turn. That's a 7. Whew. Okay, Werbowski? It's time to be a hero, man. It is time to be a hero. So 7 or less. Roll low. 7 or less. 7 or less. What did we get? We got a 4. Nice. Okay, the alien is taken off the board. We are safe on this side momentarily. Hicks has got 3 points. Hicks is going to move back here into this space and pick up Diedrich. Okay, so whenever a Marine picks up a incapacitated Marine, you put them on their card. So he is now carrying Diedrich. In the basic rules, a Marine doesn't use any actions to pick them up, and there's no penalty. There's no movement penalty. There's no combat penalty. You're considered being so full of adrenaline and speed and all that, that it does not damage your ability to move and fight. So nice concept. So we moved back 1. We got 2 more moves, so we will move there and there. Okay. Next up is Frost. Frost, are you going to be able to do anything? 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think you can move up 1. Let's give him another target here. And keep moving them up. Then we're going to have Hudson and Crow. So Hudson and then Crow. Hudson's here. There are no targets at the moment, so let's move him 2. And then Crow will move up 1 as well. In fact, I will put him here. So depending on when this alien rounds the corner, he's going to have a choice of which 3 he's going to go for. So if I put Crow here, he's got an equal distance of 2. Well, actually, if he was here, he'd have an equal distance of 2. But it looks better. All right, that has got that turn done. So I am going to take our marker, put it all the way back up here. I'm going to move this marker down. We will put 2 more aliens on the board. Or did they move first? I think they moved first, don't they? Hold on just a second, and I will take a look. I do believe they move first. Then you spawn in, right? Yes, they move first. My bad. Okay. Sorry, I was reading I'm reading the rules off of a PDF file over here, so every time that I zoom in and out of it or scroll the page, it screws up with the camera. All right, 1, 2, and then it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Simple as that. Which one's he going to go after? He is going to go after Frost. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Heading for Frost. Now I have to spawn in the 2 new ones. So that's what we will do. And I will return to you as soon as we get them on the board. We have spawned in the new aliens. One of them spawned right up here. This is why they call this, as I mentioned last time, the line of death. One spawned right here on the 3 and then moved forward. So we've had our first spawn on the line of death. We have 2 in front of us. 1 has spawned behind us. He spawned there and then moved forward 1 up here toward Hicks. So we are now got threats facing in each direction. Fortunately, we have a free turn next time, so we got to worry about dealing with these 3. All right. Drake will go first. Drake is wounded, but he is 1 hex away, I think. He is 1 hex away from that one. Apone would be a better one to get it, because Apone can use the flamer and not damage anybody. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drake is 5 away from that one. If he fires his machine gun at it, he'll hit that one on a 4 or less. So he is going to fire the smart gun at this one. 4 or less. Where's my die? Okay. There we go. What did we get? We got a 5 and he misses. Oh, not good. Vasquez, you are going to have to step up and save the day. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's still okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're still good there. He won't be able to attack any of them this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's actually at the point where he can split and go the direction now, can he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, he can. All right, Vasquez, you need to hit that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a 5, if you don't move, is a 7 or less. We need to get that threat off the board. We need to get no threats on the board this coming turn so that we can get some people moved. All right, it's going to be a 5 or less. And what do we got? Is that a 1? That's a 1. Good. Damn, I'm sitting here going 7. What? The numbers hate me. Okay, we got that alien off the board. Apone. It's hero time. 2, 3, 4. Oh, see if he steps up and he can't fire. Oh, I've left myself in the crap, haven't I? I have left myself in the crap. Oh, because if he steps up, the alien's going to be on him next turn. Oh my god. Oh my god. And he can't flame it. So he is going to have to... If I go up 3, what's the range at 2? If I move up 2 and 1, he's a 6. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Crow still has to shoot. Hicks has to shoot. Apone. What's the 3 range? It'd be a 4. Ooh, we've left ourselves. Apone's just going to have to stand there. He's not going to be able to shoot. He can't not shoot. So you see right here, his line of sight moves right through the hex that Drake is in. So he would flame and kill Drake if he shot at that one. That's the problem with flame units. They're real powerful, but ooh, they are terrible for close quarters like that. All right, Wierzbowski, you need to move up. 1, 2. Okay. Hicks is wounded and carrying Dietrich. He has got a range of 3 to the alien. Can he hit with a range of 3? If he spends all 3 turns with a range of 3, he'll get him on a 6. That's going to cause acid spray, which is what I was hoping to avoid with the entire situation with Apone. I didn't realize at the time that Apone wouldn't get a good shot. But there's really nothing I could do. Alright, so he's got a 6. Is he going to get him? That's a 9, isn't it? That was a 9, so he missed. So he doesn't get to move. Frost, you're 1 away, right? Yep, he is right on top of you and bearing down on you, gnashing his teeth. You spend both turns with a pistol. You have to get a 6. Pistols suck, man. Pistols suck. And the pistol has missed too. This is not good. We're hurting, people. We are hurting bad. Hudson. Oh, me. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hudson, you're going to have to stand there because if you get in closer, he's going to get you next turn. And finally is Crow. And I think Crow has got a range of 2. He does. So at a range of 2, he spends both his turns. He's got to get a 2 or less. So he's got less than a 1 in 3 chance. And a 4. Oh, what a tremendous F up that's been. That was a horrible, horrible turn. All right, let's see if we can finish this one up. We don't spawn in any this turn. So these move. He was going after Frost, so he is going to jump Frost. Not good. Not good at all. Frost, should have learned to shoot a little straighter, man. So we got an alien on Frost. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away from him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away from Hudson. So if it's odd, he goes up. Even goes down. Even, he goes down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's actually fairly good because we've already got danger up there. That side up there was getting a little overwhelmed. Whew. And this was the turn we didn't spawn any in, right? Right. Okay. So, let's get the fire counter. Let's move it up here to Drake. Now, we can no longer be so concerned about whether or not people are getting sprayed or not. Now, the problem with firing into a hex, we can fire into the hex with Frost, but it's a 5 penalty. So whatever we roll, we're going to have to add a 5 to it. So 1 hex away, 2 turns, he's get a 10, which would be automatic. But we subtract the 5 from the number here, essentially. And for Drake to shoot in there, he hits the alien on a 5. So, all right, we're going to have to do it. Otherwise, Frosty's gone either way. If we don't get him... Oops. Whoops, I didn't carry out the alien attack, did I? Oh, there you go. Got to remember the order. The alien attacks. And the alien gets a 1? I don't think that's good. I think that's very, very bad, in fact. 1 is incapacitated and grabbed. Oh, we got 2 soldiers down now. 2 Marines down. Let's turn it. Put it back on the map. We got another incapacitated, so someone's going to have to grab him and carry him along, too. Now, with him grabbed, if we don't get the alien off of him, he's dead next turn. The alien will take him up into the pipes and the rafters and the ceiling. So at this point, it doesn't really matter whether Drake, if he gets killed or whatever. We're desperation measures now. So Drake needs a 5. Please tell me that's a 5 or less. That's a 6. Drake has missed. Next up, Vasquez. All right, Vaz. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try to keep that one off of Hudson. So at a range of 4, let's use both turns to aim. It's going to be an 8. So let's see if we can manage to roll an 8 or less. Come on, people. Anything but a 9 and we are golden. Okay, that alien's gone, but we have to roll for spray. So let's see what the acid does. Does Hudson get hit by the acid? Hudson got a 4, and the acid is no effect. So he did not get hit. Very good. Next up is going to be Apone. Apone cannot shoot the alien. So he is going to move. 1, 2, and 3. There's nothing he can do. He cannot flame that alien. Next up is Wierzbowski. Wierzbowski's got nothing to shoot at, so he's going to move forward. Hicks is wounded and carrying Dietrich. Oh, he's still 2 away, and with a 2, burning all his... He has a 7 now. So he might actually be able to hit him. He's going to burn all 3 of his actions. Needs a 7 or less. And he got a 1, correct? Yes. So he has killed the alien. The alien is blown apart. But let's see what happens to Frost. Does Frost get hit? Ooh, we got 3 people that can get hit. Let's check Frost first. Frosty's a 9? Yes, okay. Frosty's okay. Then we have to roll for Drake and Crow. Drake first. 7. All right, we're doing real good so far. And Crow. Crow's a 4. All right, nobody got hit by the spray. We're good. Okay, well done, Hicks. All right, Frost. Frost, you're incapacitated, aren't you? Yep. So let's go ahead and take your card off the board because you don't get any turns anymore. Hudson's up next. And then will come Crow. Hudson has nothing to shoot at. He's going to move forward too. And then Crow is last. Crow is going to take his turn. He's going to move there, pick him up, and then move down here. So we now have 2 people carrying Marines. So this one is on Crow. Okay, there we are. Let's put this back up here. We will start off the next turn. I'm going to... We don't have any aliens on the board right now, right? Yes. Okay. Let's find where the next 2 are going to appear. And then that will be it for the second episode now. 8 and a 2. 8 and a 2. So red 8, that's good. I mean, it's in front of us, but it's far away. So 8 and a 2, and he moves forward 1. And the second one appears. A 1 and a 6. Ooh, that one might be a little bit more troublesome. 1 and a 6. And 1, 2, 3. He's going to move right there. He could move back here and he would be out of line of sight. But I'm going to move him here. They're not dumb enough to... They're too dumb to use cover. And there's an actual thing in the rule books that says, when in doubt, always err on the side of the Marines, because he said you bought the game and the aliens didn't. It's a very funny rule book. It's got a lot of nice stuff like that in it. So there we go. When we come back next time, we've got 2 more aliens. The top group up here is suffering pretty bad. We're dragging 2 incapacitated people along with us, and we have 2 wounded people up here. And we have 2 new threats on the board. So that is where we will leave it off next time. We will see you. Thank you for coming along with us, and we hope you've enjoyed it. Bye-bye.